Hey, what's up everybody? I want to start kind of a little series of videos. I've seen people do this before to an extent, and I kind of liked it, so I thought I'd put my own personal little twist on it and my side of it. I was listening to a CD the other day. I don't listen to the regular radio much. I love music, but I don't listen to the radio much. I get bored with it and end up just flipping channels. So I listen to like talk radio, self-talk CDs, motivational CDs, I guess, whatever you want to call them, self-improvement. And I was listening to a CD by a guy named John Crow. And for anybody who don't know who John Crow is, he's one of the big guys in the Amway global business. Yes, I said Amway. I was in Amway. I actually enjoyed Amway. I still got a bunch of materials from it. It's crazy because the principles and stuff in those materials, if you apply them today, some of the stuff's from like 15, 20 years ago, they still work. It's crazy. Some things just stick. But anyway, one thing he got talking about was excuses that people make for things. And most excuses, in my opinion, come out of mainly just fear and failure. People are, afraid to try something new, and they're afraid of failure. Okay, that's understandable. I mean, people don't like to be told no. They don't like to get rejected. They don't like to fail. And so the first video in this, as far as excuses I want to go over, is fear, basically. You're going to come across a lot of people who, they might be fired up to get into what you're working on, but as time goes by, you're going to notice that the only time they do anything is when you're working with them. They're afraid to get out on their own, and you want to kind of edge them out on their own, slowly. Okay? Don't throw your people to the wolves, y'all, because I've had somebody do that to me, and it can terrify you. I'm not a small guy. I don't intimidate easy, but you take me walking by myself in to talk to, a lady with 3 kids that is having trouble making her bills, and one fear that hit me is, okay, I'm supposed to help this lady, and I barely know what I'm doing at this point in time. This was years ago, because my mentor, my people that was working with me, tossed me out to the lions and was like, here, you'll be alright, just go talk to this lady. So fear's going to set in. But in going and talking to these people and doing it on my own here and there, I started to get over that fear. I started to get a little bit more self-confidence. I was more comfortable with people. I wasn't as shy. I began to open up a little bit and started just going for things a little bit more. Okay, and what I learned was those fears, they'll grip you and they'll hold you down, and they'll distract you and limit you from doing so many things if you let them. And you're going to get this as an excuse from a lot of people. And one thing you got to learn how to do is teach these people how to overcome those fears. You got to wean them out, and then make them learn these lessons and stuff slowly. So when it comes time for them to perform, yeah, they're going to be afraid, but they have a little bit more confidence in themselves. And be expected to get that a lot. And for almost every excuse you get, it mainly goes back to that root cause of fear. They're afraid of either rejection or failure. Okay? And you might be going through the same thing. But those failures and that fear, overcoming that, is what's going to make you stronger as a person, and is what's going to get you motivated to get out there. Once you get over it that first time, it's like an adrenaline rush. You're like, hey, wow, I actually did this. I can really do this. It'll motivate you to go out and do it again. Okay? I'm going to try not to ramble. I got a bad habit of doing that. But bottom line, this first one, learn how to overcome those fears. Okay? I might write an article about that, just with some tips on working around that kind of stuff and ways to get over it. Just little things step by step. I'll put a link to my blog site in the video description and stuff. I try to put little useful articles in there. I've got links to the stuff I'm working on. If you're interested in that, check it out. Cool, great. But the main purpose of this is to help you guys target and get over some of those excuses that either you're going to have or that people are going to hit you with. So that's kind of it for now. I'm going to make a couple more videos. I've got a list probably this long of excuses and things like that. A lot of them I just got off of that one CD listening to John talk. Incredible speaker. The guy's story will actually make you cry from what he came from. But I might talk about more about that later. But anyway, I'm going to hop over here. I'm going to finish writing up some of my paperwork and stuff, and My phone keeps ringing. But anyway, you guys have a good one, and I'll talk at you later. Ooh, my camera fell.